What happens when your child's father has parenting time, but your kid doesn't want to go? It's a really complicated question, and it's always one that makes me nervous because it can come back to bite mom in a big way. Though in some courts, a child's preference matters, especially at a particular age. In Virginia, where I practice, that's not the case. Though the child's preference is relevant, it usually comes in through the guardian ad litem, an attorney who is appointed to represent the child's interests. And it's the guardian ad litem who ultimately makes a recommendation to the court about how custody and visitation are going to be handled. And even so, when we're talking about the child's preference, we're usually talking about either a modification or an initial determination of custody, not what happens once there's a custody order or an agreement already in place. Generally speaking, the parents, the adults in the situation, are legally bound by the custody order or the agreement entered in the case. So if your child's father has parenting time, it may be physically difficult to send your child, especially if we're talking about a teenager and you can't exactly, pick them up and carry them out to the car and force them into the car seat, but you're technically supposed to make sure they go. So if you're having an issue, talk to your attorney sooner rather than later and try to figure out what your rights are.